Okay. All right. Wow, it's not sounding loud. All right.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Why don't you have Christmas spirit, Ozimomo?
I don't know. I'm still warming up to Christmas.
Why? What do you mean you're warming up to Christmas? It's Christmas. It's Christmas. How can you not love Christmas? Are you? I don't want to say.
I don't know. I guess there's something about the holidays that have just never really been nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Also,
it's fine. It's just yeah. I don't know. I guess not celebrating with my immediate family and stuff over the years have just made the Christmas spirit to just be
oh,
But I mean, now we're together, so I guess it's going to be going up and up from here.
all right. That's sad though. I mean, I haven't spent Christmas with my family since 2017, but still, I don't know. In Cyprus, Christmas is different. Obviously, people don't really celebrate
Yeah,
Christmas as much. But I think I'm very positive this year because I'm trying to start on a new note to
yeah,
say, oh, I have my own family now, so I want to start building traditions and legacies that I can pass on to my children and so on and so forth. So I'm excited about this year's Christmas. This is literally our first Christmas
yeah,
together, and that's nice.
yeah. That's nice, really. I'm usually I'm not this cheapy, so you know it's better than
I
it
thought chippy
usually.
is an excited word, like when you're excited.
Yeah,
You're not this chippy. You mean you're not this gloomy?
oh yeah, that's you're correct.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm also dreading my clothes
I don't like it.
now.
Ozzy is a copycat. Ozzy just loves me too much. He wants to wear what I'm wearing. And because he's wearing something different, he's sulking. He just likes my own better. And I don't know what's special about mine. Mine is just has Minnie Mouse on it.
No, it's not the fact that it's your own. It's just that I don't like my own. It's
But you told me that you want
yeah.
to,
I
you
I
wish you
would
had my
I would
own.
prefer your own. Yes, I would prefer what you're
Because
wearing
you're
to
a
mine.
copycat and because you want to be wearing ankle with me. And I say, I'll not do ankle. I'll not do. I'll not do. I'll not do.
This one is too short. Like look at where it's reaching. Just see.
This was the biggest size we could get, Uzi.
Well, let's move forward. Let's
It's
move forward.
alright. It's alright. It's
Yeah.
alright. I like how it looks on you. That's all that matters.
Can you stop harassing my laps?
It's Christmas. So, yeah, as we were talking about earlier, we it just dawned on us literally like a few days ago that we now have the responsibility of building our own family and whatever traditions or legacies that we lay down for our kids, that is literally what they will carry for the rest of their lives. So you know how like now that we are adults, we talk about our childhood and we say, oh, when I was little during Christmas, my mom used to like cook rice and chicken, or they used to buy me like a dress and those shoes that used to have lights, and those socks that used to have, my socks used to have all those like chiffon dressy kind of things on the like on the I don't know on the ankle of the socks, and then I used to have like those glasses that's like double layers and those wristwatches that's like absolutely fake, but you still wear it. You have like new toothbrush, you do your hair, you have ribbons, like all these things is like something that our parents passed down to us and then we like remember it. So we're talking and saying, oh, what kind of things do we want to, what kind of traditions do we want to start laying, that eventually when we start having kids, when they grow up they can also say, oh, in my house we do this and this and this. And that's why we're really pushing ourselves this year. Like, I think for the past, and since we moved to Cyprus, we haven't celebrated Christmas. Actually, since I moved to Cyprus, I've never put up a Christmas tree. The last time I put up a Christmas tree was my father's house, and that was like, I don't know, 20. I celebrated Christmas 2017, but even 2017, we didn't put up a Christmas tree because at that time, most of us were already out of the house. Like, most of my siblings were like in university, or my sister was married. So it was like everyone was just basically everywhere aside home. So
Mhm.
I was not going to put up the Christmas tree alone. So, yeah. So the last time I put up a Christmas tree was probably 2014, like with my family. So to put up a Christmas tree this year is really, really exciting. I was so happy to do it. That's literally all we did today. We woke up this morning and we are decorating our Christmas tree. And I'm so happy. How are you feeling about this year's Christmas?
It looks like it's going to be an exciting one. I'm still foreign, still trying to get myself around it, and I remember in our last video or the video before where you were asking me how I felt about the Christmas, and I just said, I'm glad that Jesus was born. That has been my sentiment for like years. Just that is my focus of Christmas. I mean, which is the authentic focus of Christmas, anyways, or which should be the focus. But when you talk about the festivities, the family, the food, and everything, can't be bothered. But I guess this year we're pulling all the stops. We're doing more stuff, so it's exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I want to ask you, what were some of the things that you guys did growing up as kids during Christmas? What specific things was one thing, or what are some things that stood out for you for
Yeah, I was gonna
Christmas?
say though that I've realized like over the years that as much as Christmas is about
Wow, you're
the
just going
birth.
to ignore my question.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm literally going into your question.
Okay, sorry.
So yes, I was saying before he rudely interrupted me, as much as Christmas is about like the birth of Jesus, I think if we're talking about the birth of Jesus, that's like a celebration of somebody's birthday, right? And on people's birthday, don't we celebrate? Don't we like have families come over and we have a cake and we eat nice food that day and we just like really have fun? So I think it's really nice that people over the years have built the tradition of having families travel back home and just having a meal together and sharing
Mm.
gifts. I think it's really nice, like celebrating somebody's birthday and obviously Jesus Christ, our Lord, was celebrating his birthday. And I think that's it's a really good sentiment. I think the only problem I will have with modern day Christmas is the way they've so commercialized it, where um the consumerism like is so high in this time where people are just buying, and that's all that matters. And every channel station, TV station, or every shop is using the market of Christmas to sell their products, and they
Yeah, like how I
this
just spent money on Timo this evening. wait,
oh they spend so much money on Timu, and I feel like
wait,
as
why
a
you say too much money?
because I feel like but I've bought things off Timu that were cheaper, that were more and way cheaper than that. I bought like a full outfit on Timu and it was way cheaper than what you just wasted money to buy this evening. Ah, no, that didn't pay me.
Do
So
you know
yeah,
the batteries we bought is even more expensive than what I paid for on Timo?
whatever. But it did not doesn't matter. Still, those things I feel like they're not worth the amount that you paid. Anyway,
I
I
saw coupon. I
digress.
saw coupon
I
and
also saw coupon and the body was
I
shaky.
thought was like, oh, they said they're going to give me £100 coupon. And I was like, oh, maybe I can use the whole £100 coupon. It's a lie. They just duped me.
Before Uncle, what did you expect? Anyway, so yeah, a lot of brands I got use this Christmas festivity to just sell their market, and that's the part I don't like about it. But anyway, talking about childhood and the memories I remember, um I can't specifically remember one particular Christmas, any particular Christmas in detail, but all I can remember from my childhood is just how my mom would buy like our Christmas clothes, and you would literally not see your Christmas clothes until the Christmas day.
Mm.
So if you are lucky, you're a good child that year, my mom would like call you to the room and then you come and try on your Christmas clothes. I feel like that thing was just because maybe she was just trying to confirm that it was your size, not because you were a good child or anything. But I always used to be that child that used to get called into the room to try on her Christmas clothes to make sure like it fits and everything. And then like all my life, Christmas, like I think the major thing about Christmas for me was that I must do new hair. I must buy new clothes. I must have new wristwatch. I must have new socks, new shoes, new books, like new everything. And that part of Christmas was the most important part of Christmas for me growing up. So even till I grew up and I left my parents' house, every single year on Christmas Day, I still have to make new hair, buy new clothes for Christmas. Like I can't get over that. I think subconsciously I didn't realize how much of an impact my parents were having on me doing that while we were little. But now that I've grown up, I realized that it's something they've put in me like so deeply that every single year I must make Christmas hair and I must buy Christmas clothes. It's just that's I think that's basically my favorite part of Christmas. And then obviously the fact that I grew up in a really, really big family. With lots of siblings and cousins always around and uncles and aunties and stuff. But then during Christmas, it was even more. So on a normal day in my house, we could be like 12 people, including parents and kids. But during Christmas, we could be up to 25 people. Like we
Well,
were so many in my house. Like literally it's like a hostel in my house during Christmas. My cousins are there. And my dad, it didn't help that my dad is the first son of his family, and it's a really, really big extended family. So everyone is going to come over to big uncle's house, obviously. And my mom is the last one though, but most of her siblings are no longer alive, just her immediate other sister. So that aunt will come with her kids, and then the older ones also from her other siblings will come with like the her nieces and nephews will come also. So the house was always, always filled and bubbly, and was my absolute favorite thing ever to have like all my cousins and all my aunties and all my uncles in the house. And whenever we are going to church, people know that the Boros family is here. We literally feel like at least 2 or 3 rows in the church. It's all of us from Boro family and like my other cousins, obviously, because they had different surnames and stuff. So yeah, that was my favorite part of Christmas. It's just really, really nice. What about you? And obviously, sorry, obviously the food. The food was always the highlight too, because we always had like different types of like different options to choose from. I just really like that. I think um childhood Christmas was different from teenage Christmas, because childhood Christmas I didn't have to bother about the cooking. I was just in the room and then they'll call me, that food is ready and I'll come and eat. But then when I became a teenager and I grew like in my like 14, 15, 16 upward, I started joining them to cook in the kitchen and I hated it all my life, because now I knew that they passed through so much stress to have those meals, and then I didn't like the eating part anymore, the cooking part anymore. So yeah, that was my Christmas in the Boros family. How was it in the Momo's family?
Well, before I answer that question, I just want somebody, especially those people that want to come into the comment section to say, but Jesus wasn't born on Christmas Day.
Yes, we know that.
Just
Christians also know that.
just we are aware. I just want to take this time out to say that we are 100% aware.
We know.
We
Just
know
decide to.
we know the calendar, every year I always see that comment, or some wise person coming to say, but Jesus wasn't born on Christmas Day. He was born. Guy,
We
just
know.
let it rest, okay?
We
We
know.
we have decided and chosen that this is what we want to do.
We know.
Keep it
It's
pushing.
not like it's Easter or anything, because that one we can be like, oh my god, he's not resurrected here. You
Mm,
can be angry for that. But
Keep it pushing.
just let it
It's
be.
fine.
Some people don't celebrate their birthdays on their particular birthday self until they remember they have time. So it's fine.
Do you know, plus just a little history lesson? Nobody during that time period celebrated birthdays.
Yeah.
Just let me just give you that. Just use it to hold your chest. So
He's so mean.
I'm not being. It's just I just wanted to say that because every year,
Yeah.
wow,
I'm sorry, we've had such a long day. I'm tired.
I'm just tired of every single year. There's always that one person that will just show up, and I just want to say, if you are thinking about commenting that, look for something else to comment.
I see, he's so rude.
Anyway, in my own house, in the Momo's house, I mean, over the years there have been different types of Christmas, but one thing is sure in my house: lots of meat,
Mm.
lots of masa.
Ooh, you guys ate masa.
The we would have masa, the one they used to eat with yachi. There are
Mm.
two types. There's one that you can eat with this soup.
It's the same masa now.
They call it wena. No, there's one they put sugar inside.
Yeah.
That one is
I see all the one with masa I see that has sugar in it.
no. There's wena. Okay,
So the one with soup, they don't put sugar.
no, the one with soup they don't taint it. It's set
I don't like the
apart.
one with soup. What are you saying?
It's
I
know
would rather the one with
the
the
one
yaji.
the one with soup is set apart. It's set apart for a specific purpose, which is
And that
soup.
purpose, I can never find it out.
It's so nice. And then the masa itself with yaji. If you're a
That's the
Hausa
best one.
or you live in the north and you know what I'm saying, can I get an amen from you? So there's that. Oh, it's amazing.
And when my mom learned how to make it masa, she was gonna make it for us because I was obsessed with masa. Because I schooled in the north, so whenever I came for holidays, I was like, "Mommy, I like masa." I like ma-" My mom literally had to go and buy the things, those round things, and so she can learn how to do masa and watch videos and get a lot of like recipe
That's mad.
tutorials to learn how to do masa. My mom is the sweetest. I love you, mommy.
Then we have chin chin.
Yes,
Sometimes
chin-chin.
either we make it at home or we pay someone to. I don't know about the specifics. If I'm wrong, I know one of my siblings to say, but we'll make it in our house. So
You never know anything. Was the
I
last
just
one.
know
Let me bust your head. I'm sorry for interrupting you. So I was like, babe, I think you should make chin chin. You should make chin chin for Christmas. Da, da, da. I said, okay, cool. I'll make chin chin, but are you going to knead it and cut it? He said, why do we have to do that? I guess my husband did not know that you need to knead.
No, I know that you need to do
So
that,
why
but
did you not think that you didn't have to do that? Why were you surprised when I told
but
you?
me, I don't want to do
Oh,
that.
that's what you were saying. I thought you meant you never know. So you don't have to
No,
do it, but you're saying that you don't want to do it.
yeah. That's the
I'm not
point.
doing
I
chin
mean,
chin.
because I'm making
I will
cinnamon,
not
I'm
do that
already
chin chin.
making cinnamon rolls. What do you want from
I'm
me?
confused. I'm making pounded yam. I'm making egusi soup.
See,
I'm
okay,
making
see,
jollof rice.
it's not competition. It's dessert versus dessert or food versus food, snack versus snack. Relax, okay?
Hey God, somebody wants to starve on Christmas Day. Ah la 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 la.
So there's lots of chin chin, lots of meat. The kind of and how it is how it happens in my house is that there's just cooler everywhere with things inside. There's one. Do you guys ever have that one
Yellow cooler.
metal? No, not metal building that has cover white.
Metal basin.
It's usually white that would either have one of the past leaders of Nigeria on it. It's a very northern thing.
Those white bases. I know them.
Massive
I
ones
know
like
them.
this
We don't have it in
that
my house,
have
but
handle.
we don't have it in my house. But I've seen it in like other people's houses.
In our house, one of them you just sit. Either there's chicken inside. So there's one
Because
blue
we
cooler I
used
cannot
cooler.
forget. There's one cooler I cannot
Blue.
forget.
I think that blue cooler is in everybody's house. That particular. Do you guys have a yellow cooler?
Yes.
That blue and yellow cooler, the blue one, the yellow one, they're always in
So
all Nigerians' houses.
there's chin chin. There's one that just has, and in our house we don't used to do the chicken is extracurriculars, but the beef,
I don't like beef.
beef is cheaper in the north. So at least to my
Yes,
knowledge,
to you guys, yeah, for
to my
for the
knowledge
north it's
now,
cheaper.
at
Yeah.
least when I remember. So you just open the cooler, there's just fried beef. And then there's chin chin. So usually when visitors come, you
You
just go and
serve them
fetch and give them
chin
and
chin
get
and fried
before
beef.
they eat the
The
food.
rave, they don't have to
Hey.
be like this. Carry your neck and put it straight. You can see me bringing jollof rice. Shut up.
So that's the only other Christmas that I remember very well was one time when we all traveled to my hometown. And that was a banger. That year I thought I was not going to get Christmas clothes. Because every year I know when my parents used to keep the Christmas clothes. I will go and sneak and
Is it
check
like
it.
Christmas clothes?
Yeah, it's what's cloth? No.
It's
Cloth.
cloth. That's it.
Cloth.
That's it.
Blood clot, man.
Let's talk about blood clot. That's different.
I know.
Okay, continue.
Christmas, this is Christmas cloth.
Mm-hmm.
So I check. I did not find it. I was so sad going to the village because they didn't purchase. They didn't purchase. I did not see any purchasement of clothes anywhere. So I was just not feeling that village that year.
Like you could just say vex. I say, why are you angry? No, sir. You want to come and eat? No,
I don't want to eat. I'm telling you. I'm just upset like this. So I now check. I now see it. One day,
I'm so sorry for yawning. I'm so tired.
one day, my mother now called me in the village and said, "Okay, come to the room." And I see they have
Last
laid
born.
they have laid on the bed for me to come and peruse. Oh my Jesus. It was so nice. And the way I started smiling the remaining time. What a wow.
I'm not serious.
So yeah, it's yeah, that was the only other Christmas that I remember. Every other one I just know. That's all. You and your friends will now go and greet you as children. You now go and be greeting people.
They didn't allow us to do that in my
I
house.
know.
My father is a pastor. Every other person is against him. So you are going to stay in the house. Nobody, you're not going to anybody's house. Do you know how God, Jesus Christ, growing up, right? Our neighbors, like my friends, everybody, they during Christmas, that's a normal thing actually people do. The kids will go to people's houses and be
I
like,
go and greet.
my house, pick up their house. All of them will come and greet us and leave our house. No, not even one single boy child will leave that house on Christmas Day. We stay in our house all day. The only thing that we leave the house for is if my dad has planned something for us to do as a family, as a unit, that we'll go to maybe amusement park or we'll go to the zoo, something together, or a picnic or something. That's when all of us will go. But for the children, only children to go. I remember one time, I think it was Mimi or somebody that came to my house to say, oh, like, let's go. Like, she was thinking it's like every normal child now. Like, okay, let's go to people's houses. Mickey, my parents said, we're not going anywhere. Lucas needs to sleep. She has not slept this afternoon. Because obviously they'll not tell the person that, oh, because we don't let her go out. They'll just give you another reason. Mama was so sad. I was so. I've never experienced it till today. I've never experienced that in my life of going to somebody's house like during Christmas to go
Try.
and greet them.
You
Never.
you are amazing.
What do you guys do? Just go and greet and they give you
Wow,
food.
they will just. I mean, you don't want their food.
What do you want?
You just want to meet and chin chin, and then you now compare the chin chin in your house.
The one in people's houses. Only.
And I say, my own is crunchy.
Thief. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's how our childhood was. So now that we have our own family, or we're just starting out our own family, there are some things that we are planning to do this year. The first thing, obviously, which I told you guys in the beginning, was to put up our Christmas tree, and we have put our Christmas tree up.
Finally, after
Finally,
years, I'm looking at the
even though
tree
it's
in
still
resentment.
incomplete, it's still very
See,
incomplete.
they don't need to know. It's
I'll
Christmas
put a
tree.
picture up of it. Don't worry.
It's,
It's still very incomplete. We still have a few things to put. We've put our friends' gifts on that, and then there's Santa below it, and everything is looking nice. So what other plans do we have for this year's Christmas?
we want to have some of our friends over on the 26th
Yeah.
because on the 25th we are going to be busy trying to prepare our house
Yeah, and cook.
and cook and all that.
And I'm literally working on like Christmas Eve. I'm working on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I'm only off on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I'm back to work on the 27th, the 28th, la, la, la. Anyway, so what we're planning to do, what we're planning to do is, I stammered. What we're planning to do is 25th on Christmas Day, because most people spend Christmas with their families. So on that day, both of us will spend Christmas together and cook and make everything ready. We're planning to do like a lot of like Nigerian cuisines. Obviously, it's not, we're not inviting just Nigerians, we're inviting like our friends across the board,
That's the one.
across the board, our Filipino friends, our British friends, our Zimbabwean friends, and Nigerian friends, so on and so forth. So everyone's gonna try African food. So we're going to do you guys proud, Nigerians. We're going to do you proud. We're going to make like jollof rice, fried rice, and the Nigerian way, not the Chinese way of fried rice. Fried rice, chin chin. If I decide to, cinnamon rolls. That was he's gonna make. What else? Egusi soup. Pounded yam. I was going to make efforiro, but I remember every Nigerian should know efforiro, but efforiro is basically vegetable soup. So like, I was going to make that, but I don't know if I'm going to make
You
it.
see how the egusi soup is going to become malicious.
But more and
See,
gotalicious.
you need to. Okay, so on the you are going to see this video before the vlog that we made when we went to buy. See, he explains it.
Huh?
Yeah,
The money that we used to buy those things that we're just going to literally used to cook on that day is the money that we usually
1
used
month
to buy
shopping.
1 month groceries.
But God is in control.
It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day.
We can't
Let's let our mind. Ose kept asking me, Dokas, are you sure there's no extra bag?
Let me
is
tell
this all?
Let me tell you what
He was
happened.
in denial last
Let
time.
me tell you
Babe,
what
this is all.
happened. When we were leaving home, I put I had my backpack on because I imagined it was going to be stuff. So I put like double bags of every
He's
single
like, we're
thing.
gonna buy a lot of
Because I felt
things.
like we were going to need 2 bags each and my backpack. So when you finish putting everything and it was just 2 bags and they were light, I'm just like,
Are you sure?
where's the rest?
Did we forget anything?
Where's the rest of the things?
Baby, please check.
You see this all? I say, eh?
I say, you asked me how many times. We came up from the train. You still ask me, baby, are you sure this is all? Ozzy, I'm not on the packet. It's all.
I was very perplexed.
The receipt was still shocking.
Excuse me.
For how much?
Is this decimal point? Are you sure it's in the right
Are you
place?
sure? Are you sure it's not 7 points?
Man, yeah, no, it's expensive, but I feel like it's everywhere in the world. Like everywhere is there's like a worldwide inflation.
Yeah, but then also if you live abroad and trying to buy African food,
Yeah, normal,
it's even more
normal.
expensive.
It's
I mean,
small
if we had gone to Lidl or gone to Aldi or Tesco to buy groceries, it will still be around our range, around our monthly range to eat for a whole month. But it's because we went all the way to Plymouth to go and buy African food, specifically saying we want to buy goat meat and momo and goosey and oporoko and crayfish and all that. Obviously, they're going to inflate the price and add their own money. We even bought kilishi. It was so nice. And chin chin.
This light is making you look
So I'm not
It's
visible.
glowing.
I'm not visible except for the light.
no.
So can they
I'm saying that it's just glowing. You are glowing.
So the lights are not like
No, everything. It's the person that is person and the light, all of it together.
You happy about that?
I prefer things that are bigger.
Yeah, baby, but this is the biggest size they had. Literally, this is the biggest size
I
they
just
have.
don't like it.
It's not going upper than this. This is the uppest they have.
I don't just like it.
Sorry. Ta-da! We're finally done with our Christmas tree. With our Christmas tree. It's cold outside and everyone's tree.
So, yeah, let us know how you would be spending your own Christmas or Boxing Day or whatever. Thank you for watching this video.
I just
Anything?
want to say that if this can also be a really tough time for a lot of people, as much as it is a time of celebration and spending time with family. There's some people that do not have a family to share with. Maybe you are alone at the moment, or you are spending Christmas away from your family, or you don't even have a family to celebrate with. And just sending you a lot of hugs, a lot of love, and we'll be praying for you. If there's something you would like us to pray for, you can leave it in the comment section, obviously, and we will definitely be praying for you, sending you lots of love and encouragement in this time. And yeah, we love you.
Yeah.
Do not.
So thank you for watching again, and have a great, wonderful Christmas celebration. Hope you eat a lot of food till your stomach is paining you.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye, guys. This is the MOMOHS Corner. Merry Christmas from
Merry Christmas.
the MOMOHS.
Yeah, what she said.